Okay, hey, I want the rich, but I don't really care for fame. Good day to you. Good day to all. We're back. And kind of just doing the deal. You know what I'm saying? Hope you guys had a good Christmas. Hope you guys had a good New Year. Yeah, man, we're back. We're in this thing. Kind of just, we got a lot to catch up on. You know, you got damn Terry down the street telling me about how his Christmas went. You know, you got Melinda down on the corner telling me that she's got to get another job or she ain't going to be able to feed her goats. You know, so it's kind of just been a whirlwind of emotions this holiday season. I spent some time down in some sand, both in southern Florida and up there in the dunes in Glamis, California. I had a buddy who has spent some time there. It's a large, about 50 square miles of sand dunes, and you take your damn four-wheeler out there, your Can-Am or your dirt bike or your side-by-side, and you just kind of rip up and down the dunes. Some of these dunes get big, man, and a lot of people, they roll their shit. Some people probably get smoked out there, I would imagine. And we were fortunate. We didn't die. Obviously, I'm here. But it was cool, man. You know, went from hanging out with the folks to gliding up and down some sand dunes. I learned how to ride a dirt bike, and it was just astounding how much some of these people knew about cars and motor engines and things of the like. You know, I got to hang out with a guy who built his own machine, his own the hell you call these things, sand glider or something. There's a bunch of different vehicles that all kind of look like the same thing to me. They're all on four wheels, and there's like a Can-Am, there's a side-by-side, there's a sand glider, I think there's a pro something. So I was just sitting around the fire listening to these motocross pros talk about all this shit, and they're like, yeah, dude, I had to change the 380 clutch into a V4 28 3000. And then the clutch wasn't getting it, so we had to kind of get it down and do the 400 380 washer machine. And you know, I was just sitting there smoking my smoke, taking it in, understanding that I did not understand a word. But it's cool, you know. That's a whole different world. People that work on cars and stuff, work on engines, because the thing about it is, man, you get out in the dunes and you break down, right? These vehicles are taking on a lot of damage every time you take her out. You know, you get out in the dunes and let's say, you know, you're fucking, I don't even know what a clutch is. I don't even know what the function is. I looked at one. But long story short, we were out there with a guy who has been going to these very sand dunes for like 50 years of his life. And even he had a problem with his rig, his Can-Am, where the clutch wouldn't fire. And so, or it was like getting tied in with something else, and it was making this noise, you know, every time you run the engine and rotate it. It's like damn nails on a chalkboard. And so even these guys have problems while they're out there. And so if you don't know how to fix something, if you put my happy ass out there on my own, there's no cell service most of the spots. You're out in a bunch of sand. There ain't no animals and really not that many plants. So it's like, you know, you're shit out of luck with living off the land. You know, you could really, I'm sure you eventually get lucky and have someone come by and help you. But, you know, if you're a self-reliant guy and you're out in them sand dunes and your shit breaks down, your thing can't run anymore. You ain't got no cell service. There ain't no animals to kill. You know, I'm sure people have died out there before. I even thought, I was like, damn, dude, you know, maybe some gangs could move out here just so when they needed to smoke somebody, they could just bury them out in the sand. You know, because if you drop anything in that sand, you know, let's say you brought some car keys out on your expedition, and you didn't have zip up pockets, and your keys get flung out. You know, you're done. You gotta call up Hyundai and tell them to come out to the damn Glamis beach shop to get you a new key for your Santa Cruz. You know. And you just limited to RV living until then. So yeah, that was my holiday. I'm trying to think. We got so many clips to catch up on. So let's do that now. First deal.
Why the fuck do you have a fucking sheisty on, bro?
Oh,
I can't?
No!
Why?
You look stupid.
Oh,
okay.
no.
Take that shit on.
But why can't I have it on? Let's do some racist shit. Why can't I have it on?
Oh, hell.
Why can't I have it on?
Oh, hell no, dude. Oh, hell no,
Okay, I'll be
dude.
that.
Come on, bro.
Can I stand up?
Come on, bro.
But why can't I have it on?
Oh, that's on butt. Bro. Hell no. Hell no. Come on, man. Now y'all got to see my piece and shit. God. I can't be doing that shit, man. I can't. Oh, man. Why you got a damn sheisty on, dude? Why you got it? Dude, the fact that that's even called a sheisty. What is that, a Joe sheisty? A poo sheisty? I feel so much better with that thing off, dude. That was fucking rough. I planned that out. Spoiler, sorry. You know, whatever. Now I can sip on this damn microplastic in peace, dog. You understand me? I wanted to call it, damn, I hope my sound's okay. I wanted to call this a damn Stanley, but it's, at least with the Stanleys, you got it's like, you know, you're sipping out of metal, but then you got that plastic straw, so maybe you're still getting your microplastics. I don't know. Shout out to my boy Dylan, Sedona Springs, doing it again. I shouted him out a couple weeks ago. I'm going to shout him out again. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, you know, I I thought to myself, I was like, I got this little sheisty out in the car. Throw it on to start the show, act like everything's normal, and maybe the crowd will, I don't know, dude. Let me check my audio. Test. Yeah, I think that's better. I think it was just my headphones, but what else? Oh man, I was gonna throw some new intro music on the show today, but I didn't. So that's probably really valuable for y'all to know. What else, man? Been on the road so much, you just, we've done it before, but popping off a pod for some reason during the holidays has been a bit difficult. So we're just gonna keep it rolling with the next deal. Shout out to Big T, Jerry Jizzle. Look at that man's piece. That's definitely a haircut of Mexican origins. You see the double lines there. He's freshed up. He's got the earrings. Here's the thing about men wearing earrings. I don't know how I feel about it. When it comes to men wearing earrings, sometimes I think, okay, in the gay way, like that works for that dude. You know what I mean? And then some dudes are wearing them and it's like, son, get out on the farm. Son, got cattle to tend to. Son, that bull's out there making a ruckus. You need to get out there and quit worrying about your damn clip-on earrings. You know what I mean? Big T, Jerry Jizzle. I wonder where Big T came from. But here's the thing: is like people that follow the show may know this. I may have talked about this before. Anytime somebody's got a hairdo, I like to call it a piece. Like look at Jerry's piece right here. You know what I'm saying? He's pieced. Most of the times it's a bad haircut. I also like to say someone's piece is beat. His piece is pieced up. His piece is pappied. If Jerry looked like that, I'd get Al Davis vibes. Al Davis has got a beat piece, but there's something about having a beat piece when you stick with, it's one thing if you get a bad haircut unintentionally and you go back to your boys and it's like, dude, my boy's got a beat piece. But it's another thing if you get that haircut over and over again and you just kind of rock it and you show up with it and you don't care about the noise. It's all rat poison to you. It's like Al Davis. He's had that piece for years. He's had that piece for a long time and he continues to show up in the suite with a bad broad, about 26, 27 years old. A woman that I would like to have, a type of woman that I would like to have on my arm, and he rocks it. And I think that's probably the essence of style right there. It doesn't really fucking matter how you look or what the trend is. It's how you show up in it. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think of an example, but, I've always kind of wanted to have a beat piece.
Keelan Allen little ass man, they showed that bald head ass head on national
way
TV,
of being
boy.
beat.
My mama the top missing on this
Sometimes
shit.
I see an old fat guy and
he got hit with a Wi-Fi
about being
box.
fat.
My mama, they
I'm
smacked
like,
the top of his head with a Wi-Fi box.
I'm trying to be.
On this
I'm trying to be
blue.
that fat. You know,
they smack your dumb ass got a flag on us, man.
It's just cool, you know.
Look,
sometimes
it's
cool.
on TV.
If they're, again, it's all about the internal with that. If you're a fat guy
dropped on this
and
shit,
you
on
love
mama,
yourself
boy.
and you show up and you just kind of damn
George Jefferson Supreme in this shit,
jiggle your willy, you know, then it's cool. But if it's clear that you ain't comfortable in your own skin being a fat guy, then it's not really funny anymore. Then it's kind of like, bro, let's go hit the gym. Let's go, you know, hang a little donut in front of you while you hit the treadmill, you know. But shout out to Big T, Jerry Jizzle. That piece is fire on him. And then Keenan Allen's piece. I didn't realize Keenan Allen, I didn't realize he was this beat up. The thing about the clip I'm about to show you is that this is a kind of piece that that Keenan Allen needs to just abort and shave his head. You know, Kevin Durant's the same way. A lot of guys, we had a buddy in college, and my buddy was balding pretty bad. His hairline was receding at an exponential rate. And we all cared about him. So we just bullied him until he shaved his head. And he looks great now. You know, he's got the kind of piece or lack thereof that really it fits him. You know, and you can tell when something fits. It's just like the earrings. It's like if a guy's got earrings, you can look at him and tell if it fits him right away or not. And that's a big fashion trend out here in Arizona. Is like, you know, the Mexican dudes, they like to have the diamond studs, the VVS studs. If a self-proclaimed country boy has got earrings, it's like, dude, go talk to the bulls, man. Quit worrying about your damn clip-ons. You know what I'm saying? It's all about what fits you. So yeah, we had our buddy, and we bullied him into going shaving his head, and he looks great. And I think Keenan Allen needs some friends like that. Here's a clip.
Keenan Allen little ass mad 'cause they showed that bald head ass head on national TV, boy. My mama on this shit. He got hit with a Wi-Fi box. My mama, they smacked the top of his head with a Wi-Fi box. Yo, this bitch blue.
Oh shit!
They smacked your dumb ass. Got a flag on us, man.
Oh, this one's it's brutal.
They took the helmet off his shit.
Brutal. And pieced him after.
On his shit.
That's brutal.
This ass got a George Jefferson Supreme in this shit.
Oh, that's fucked.
Me pissed.
That's fucked, bro. And so here's a little more terminology, okay? Let's say this is someone's head. If I walk up on you and I go like this, or I go like this, I run you, dude. At least for the until you piece me back as many times as I pieced you. 1, 2. You got to get me back 2 times, or else I run you, or else I'm dead. You know, and that Lions player just pieced Keenan Allen's piece right up, and Keenan Allen didn't try and tap him back or whatever. And now it was a long one too. The longer you hold that shit on someone's head, the more disrespectful. And he ripped his damn helmet off, and then he right there. Oh yeah, we winning, big boy. You got to shave your head, big boy. You better shave that shit on my mama, dude. Type of thing. I love talking about pieces, hairdos for y'all that are just tuning in. I love talking about people's hairdos and calling them their piece. You know, and that's a group of a set of linguistic terminology that originates in Louisville, Kentucky, to my knowledge. A lot of the Louisville slang came when I was in high school in Lexington, Kentucky. A lot of the slang came over from the high schools in Louisville. And so you've heard me say this a ton probably, like, that's on butt, you know, or his piece is bit, you know, beat piece. You know, that guy's pieced up. That guy's fleeced up. That boy got squacked. You know, I'm trying to think. There's a lot more. There's a lot more that'll come out naturally. But if you hear it, I should have said this 47 episodes ago. If you hear me say a phrase or some slang that you don't understand, it's definitely linguistic terminology originated from somewhere in central Kentucky. That's just the way we roll with it. Okay. I'm trying to think what else, man. Yeah. Yeah, I got this football. It's pretty cool. Mug in the pug mug. Yeah. Yeah. Mug in the pug mug. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, mug in the pug mug. Yeah. Damn, boy. It feels good to be back. My boys, my dogs, my killer, my gangster. You know what I mean? Real trap shit. I don't know, man. I don't know anything anymore. I need another thing of Nicholas, another thing of nicotine, you know. And here's the thing, I got a subscription to this healthy nicotine company. It's called Knick Knack. Tim Welch put me on to these. He's talking about it on his YouTube. These are great. I'd love to get a deal with them one day, but they send me 5 cans a month, and I think they got like 15. They're lozenges. So the whole idea behind the healthy nicotine is that in the Zins, which I'm about to partake, they got the microplastics in these little pouches that hold the nicotine salt. I bought these when I was out and about vacationing for the holiday with my family because I run out of these very fast. I'm very addicted to nicotine. It's really, other than the ganj, it's my only vice, and I really love it. I enjoy that spicy feeling you get when you throw a gum pillar in your lip and take that first swig of water to kind of activate it. You know, I'm really hooked on that feeling. I do a lot of things with the Zin in my lip, and you know, here's the thing: I miss dipping a lot. I miss dipping a whole lot, but it is a lot of work. It's a lot of maintenance. The women hate it. You know what I'm saying? They hate the smell. They hate the way it looks in your lip. God forbid you spit a plug of long cut Copenhagen wintergreen out and you have some particles left over in your teeth. The way to combat that is to immediately rinse your mouth out after you spit out the plug, even if it's dirty bar sink water. You know, I've had to do that a good couple of times, especially when I'm spitting on a solid 8.5 at the bar, and I take pride in being able to pull girls with a dip in. You know, it's kind of like having a beat up piece or being a fat guy or, you know, wearing camo overalls to the function. If you are in your element while you are appearing in such a way, people have to look past it. And in fact, I think they respect it a lot more. So I always, you know, or like telling a liberal girl that I voted for Trump and still getting the deal signed. You know what I'm saying? That's a good feeling too. It's just like, you know, I guess the theme of the episode thus far is just comfort in your own skin. You know, comfort in your own skin. I feel like that is the essence of style. And I'm borrowing that from Matthew McConaughey because he said that in his book, Green Lights, you know. But yeah, the knickknacks, they dissolve in your lip. So they don't have any casing. It's technically a lozenge. And they're pretty good. I gave one to my buddy this weekend, and he's on the Zins hard, and he was like, they just don't do it for me. I was like, I wonder why, because they do it for me. But yeah, I really enjoy some Nicotine. I think there's a lot of good Huberman type studies coming out on the Nicotine that prove that it can actually be healthy if it's not carcinogenically consumed, smoked or dipped or vaped. Vaping's bad. If you vape, stop. You know what I mean? But yeah, the knickknacks are fire. I just wish that I was either less addicted or that they would send me more, because especially when I'm playing golf, 4-hour round, I'm trying to stay focused. I'll probably pop one in every 30 minutes, just kind of trying to get dialed in. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get locked in on that target, because if you get locked in on the golf ball, hitting the golf ball, you ain't gonna hit the golf ball well. And I think the thing that shows how much I love y'all and how much I love doing this podcast is that I'm not out on the golf course right now. I've done a lot of that over the holidays. I've foregone some potential shoots to play golf, and I'm still not breaking 90, boy. Still ain't breaking 90. I think I just got to get my head out of my ass to play better golf, to tell you the truth. Head out of ass, because even if I'm rolling up on the green in 2 strokes, a lot of times most of the time, that birdie putt ain't a gimme. Okay. And so you don't sink the birdie putt, and then maybe you don't place the birdie putt close enough to get a gimme for par. Okay. And then you miss the par putt. Now we're looking at our 3rd putt. And if you ask the tour pros, what can't you have out on the golf course? They're going to tell you no double bogeys and no 3 putts. And I felt like, at least yesterday during my round, I felt like every fucking hole was a 3 putt, boy. And that shit pissed me off more than anything. But I mean, yeah, it was like hitting fairways, good contact on the irons. But then you get yourself in a rough spot. Here's the thing that I like about golf is that, like, there were a couple of holes on the last round that I played where I was pulling the shit out of the ball, drawing it way too much, and I was missing the fairway to left, which is different for me because I have been slicing it for months. And I finally found a way to get it up the middle. I kind of grip that driver like a damn hockey stick. I don't grip it with the driver. I don't grip it with my hands together. I grip it like that, and I guide the club head through, so I'm hitting it, trying to hit it on the center every time. But yesterday, I was pulling it left hard, consistently, and I missed the fairway left, and I'd be like, oh, fuck, man. I'd be in my head, whatever. But the ball, I didn't lose any golf balls yesterday. And then I roll up left of the fairway, and I'm sitting here thinking, this is nicer real estate than missing right, at least at my home course. Like, this is nicer real estate. And I'd have a clean approach shot most of the time. And like I said, I was striking my irons pretty solid. And so I'd at least get up there with a chance for par. And a couple of times had some good chips on the 3rd shot that set me up for a 1 putt and a par, even though I wasn't on the fairway. I wasn't green in regulation. You know what I'm saying? Green in regulations have been the toughest thing for me. And if anyone watching this doesn't know what that means, basically you got par 5s in golf, you got par 4s in golf, you got par 3s in golf. You want a green in regulation is hitting the green 2 shots in advance of par. So on a par 3, I got to hit that green off the rip. On a par 4, I got to hit that green in 2 rips. And on a par 5, I got to hit that green in 3 rips. And so where a lot of the really great golfers make their money, I feel, is on the par 5s, because a lot of these guys are accurate enough and they have the distance to get to the green in 2, which gives me 3 putts for par. And most of the time, like I said, you should be 2 putting. So a lot of times I get that 2 putt for birdie. You know, golf's cool, man. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. What's the next clip we got? Oh yeah. Hold on. Sorry, Luke. This is how you order at Starbucks. Okay. Thought this was a master class.
Now I'm finna show y'all how to order from Starbucks, but we ran a real one. This is a tutorial.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Hell yeah.
First you wanna do, you wanna vibe. Act like you supposed to be here.
Yeah. Feel that.
Excuse me. Tight shit.
Tight.
You always have manners. Be polite.
Yeah.
How you doing, Mr. Sir? Let me have a refresher. Type shit. You always order something that sounds like nice.
Tight shit.
Let me get a refresher. Venti. That's the size they have. Grande and Venti. Type shit. You gotta know that.
Yeah.
Mango dragon fruit, because I'm trying to like type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all I would like to have today. Type shit. You gotta have mentors. Be polite.
You gotta have mentors.
That's it, sir.
You gotta have mentors, dude. That's true, but I don't think. You gotta have mentors at the dinner table, baby. You got, and that's true too. You know what I mean? Tight shit. Yeah, I like how it. I don't even know what that effect was. Where he stepped away to give the advice, and it's like flames around him. And the beanie, the high beanie. That's another look. You know, I know this about myself. I'll never be able to rock fucking earrings, and I'll never be able to rock a high beanie like that. You know, the beanie. What's the point of a damn beanie if it ain't covering your ears and kind of jacking the temperature of your head a little bit? You know what I'm saying? Like when I get out of the cold plunge in the morning, the toughest part about doing the cold plunge in general is how damn cold you are, at least for me, after the fact. And I'm like shivering, and I'm like, oh fuck. And so I throw a jacket on, and I throw a damn beanie on my head to kind of keep the temperature of my head locked in. You know what I'm saying? So, like, could you imagine if I got out of the cold plunge and I didn't have any choice but to throw on a high beanie that didn't even cover my ears, bro? You're talking about that it's minimal space. Maybe you're heating up that prefrontal cortex. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that prefrontal cortex has better executive decision making when you wear that high beanie, because that damn heat is so concentrated in one place. You know, because it ain't covering much ground. You know what I'm saying? It ain't covering much cabeza. You know what I'm saying? But style wise too, it's like, you know, I got a big fucking head. I got decent sized ears. Thank God I don't get cauliflower ear. I don't know if that's genetic or that I just don't train enough, but I've been blessed in the last 5 years, however long it's been, to not get cauliflower ear. So I don't really have, you know, abominations for ears like Obama. You know what I'm saying? Who else is, you know, like Khabib, Nurmagomedov, like his ears are fucked. You know what I'm saying? But it's almost like a badge of honor. Like, I know some guys are like, I can't get cauliflower ear, and I really want it because I want to look like a damn killer boy. You know what I'm saying? We're getting funky in here tonight. I got the damn cauliflower ear on my head, and I can still hear shit, but I'll rip a motherfucker head off type shit. You know, but he's got the high beanie. He's real fitted, and he's like, wow, you know, tight shit. Why you looking? Stop. You're dumb, dude. Why you looking? You know what I'm saying? We'll get into that later. You know, I love the Hispanics. They're great people. I love the Hispanics. And they're great people, but they gotta come in legally. Type shit. Next deal. Dude, I think we got some heat today. I really do. Oh, fuck. This is gonna have me weak. He's gonna have me weak. I love, dude. Okay, I'll preface this next clip. I love when black people, when a brother makes fun of white people cuisine, because it's so accurate. You know, if I had to pick between living and eating with a white family and living and eating with a black family, you bet your ass I'm taking the latter. As a white man, really the only group of whites that cook good consistently are Cajuns. And my last name's Dupe. I got all this family in New Orleans. So that's just my experience. The only whites that, and you know, Cajuns are grouped into Southern whites, but Southern whites are good at smoking brisket and other meats. And, you know, obviously you got the farmers too, and they're eating good, clean food. I would eat with them too. But if it was up to chance, and we're factoring in every family in North America for this particular study, this particular hypothetical, I'm going with the black family to eat and live with. If we're talking food, you know what I'm saying? All right.
The food is good, right, bro?
Oh, it's good, but it's nothing like my mother's ham biscuit brickle-brackle and beans with fizzy wickets. They used to make roasted ham squash with spittle spattle and a side of biscuit gravy. And we'd have that every...
Oh, dude. Side of biscuit gravy. It just said that so matter of fact, dude. So matter of fact, brickle blackle and a side of gravy. Dude, the fact that the Brits, they throw some damn beans on toast for breakfast, I haven't been able to get over that. Thank God for George Washington. You know what I'm saying? We might have some boys from over on that side of the pond here on the show in a couple weeks. I'm fired up, and some dudes that came over started training over at Tim's, and they've been making the rounds on the pod. So, you know, maybe we'll ask them about what they eat, what they like to eat, what their moms made them. Okay, back to it. What we got next? Oh. Yeah. Mug in the pug mug. I found this guy week or two ago. I haven't been able to stop saying mug in the pug mug. Yeah. This guy, he likes football, he likes Pokemon, and he likes mug root beer. You know, and he's got a pug mug. I don't know. Yeah, this is the mug in the pug mug. Yeah. Mug in the pug mug. Yar. Mug in the pug mug. Yar. Mug in the pug mug. Yar. Mug in the pug. Mug in the pug mug. Yar. Hi, mug in the pug mug. Yar. Mug in the pug mug. Yar. Yar. Mug in the pug mug. Yar. Yeah. I'm mugging the pug mug. Yar, mugging the pug mug. Yar. 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 Mugging the pug mug. Yar. Nolan, I hate you, Nolan. Yar. Mugging the pug mug. Yar. Pope John Paul II, what do you make of all this? What about you, Squibber? Yar. Mug in the pub mug. Yar. Mug in the chicken mug. Yar. Mug in the pub mug one more time. Yar. Yeah. Give me the Charizard. Yeah, we got a cricket,
a lizard, a dog, fish, bird, rabbit, fish, dragon, and a lizard, and a lightning bolt. And we got Patrick right there. Hi, Patrick. Yo!
Guy's fire, dude. I hope one day that I can pull a Charizard, you know. Pokemon card. I like Pokemon card. Damn, dude. Y'all ever have the damn the Yu-Gi-Oh cards? And you watch the show. It's like anime. And he's got the, I don't even remember what it's called. It's like a Beyblade looking ass thing. You throw it on your wrist. And you draw the cards. You draw the cards and you summon the beast that you're drawing, and you battle them. Some real Michael Vick shit, if you think about it. You know, when did these animals ever agree? When did these creatures ever agree to fight each other? You know, are they doing it against their own will? Do they wanna fight? Is it just like a couple of beta fish where they, you know, they're faced off in front of each other and they're like, I got no choice but to smoke this fucker right here, boy. You know, it's like instinctual, you know what I'm saying? It's like that primal in your blood. It's like, dude, I'm the alpha dog in this tank. I don't know, man. It's like something that never gets talked about with the Pokemon and the Yu-Gi-Oh. Do the creatures actually want to fight? You know, do they have a greater purpose other than just getting captured by a Pokeball and being at the bidding of their human master? What makes us so special? Huh? Higher consciousness? I don't buy it. Diglett, Diglett, dig, Diglett, 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 Diglett. They all got their own sounds. You know, I'd imagine that they naturally make those sounds. You know, if you're a Diglett, you say Diglett, 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 Diglett. Or, you know, Pikachu. I don't know. Shout out to Mug and the Pug Mug for keeping the Pokemon train alive. I think I got one more video from him. It'll come up soon. I mean, shit, man, where are we at? Oh, yeah. We got plenty of juice. Let's see how we're doing. Wow, you guys are in for it today, baby. Next deal. This is just fire, you know.
Light bill.
Yeah.
You was not in the dark all year long.
And I should have known you was about to do something stupid.
Light bill.
It ain't
Merry
stupid.
Christmas.
I swear to God.
Cardinal, you were able to go and get your bald head friends all year long and go to the club with you. Cardinal.
Bald head friends to go to the club with.
I promise you.
You was able to call your bald head friends all year long. Thanks to me. Merry Christmas.
So you wait for your time to rap hard and stuff just to do that? You back up? Right.
You have a shelter over your head all year long. Thanks to me. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
So,
yeah. I heard a story about it's one of my friends. He's got an uncle that just sold his company for $7 billion with a B. And he was sitting next to his uncle in church a week or two ago. And his uncle was hanging up the phone on one of his children, pissed off because he had just yelled at them about why they were still on his phone plan. I think that shit's fucking gangster, dude. Everybody's gotta pull their own weight. You know, I feel like there's a lot of ambitious women out there, but I feel like there's also some ladies out there that maybe feel like they can kind of collect. And so that video is refreshing to me. There's a dude that's, you know, kind of got the cajones to, you know, tell his girl, he's like, hey, pull your damn weight around here. You know what I mean? Let's get on down the road. Yep. Stop.
What's the most attractive vehicle a guy can drive?
That one.
The Honda, ya got la mamalona. Hey, why you looking at me? I'm gonna get shy. I'm gonna get shy. Hey. Hey, dame, güey. Just bought it, la verga. I don't know how to use it because I don't know, but la verga.
Courier is the most attractive. Goldie.
Hey, ya sé. You're thinking about me because yo soy una pinche verga soltando la verga panocha. I'm gonna close that panocha because I never go in, bro. Es una verga, güey. Es una verga. I promise. You saw la pinche vieja ya? You told me, güey. The best attractive. Nomás porque guache, hijo de su pinche madre. Nomás porque guache que vi siendo Walter y la verga. Soy bien attractive, güey. You know what? Porque me la paso ahí soltando la pura pinche puerta, puro motherfucking good shit. Miren las mamadas esas, ¿ok?
Right
Hell
here.
yeah.
That's fire. How did he think of that? Oh shit, dude. Hispanic music is up there, man. You know, I'm not of the culture. Got a lot of Mexican friends. You know, one of my buddies actually was the one that liked that, and I saw that, and I was like, yeah, I'm on the right side of things. You know, the Hispanic music, the food, the work ethic. You know, it's hard to not like. You know, the Mexican people, you know what I'm saying? It just, you can't not like them. You know what I'm saying? Why you looking? Make me shy. Stop. Oh man, we got a lot of shite today. We got a lot. I guess I owe it to y'all since we haven't been back for a minute. You know, what's the next one?
Taterbug is trying to be a dick. Get up and goddamn side beside you, son of a bitch. Come on, you son of a bitch. I'll fight you today.
Yeah.
Come on. Back up. You better back up.
It's me and my dog.
You motherfucker.
Oh.
That's what I thought. Walk off, pussy. Liberal.
Oh. Walk off. Oh, man. I'd love to have cows one day. You know what I'm saying? I bet he ain't have no diamond studs in his ear. Yeah, you know what I mean? Bet he ain't have no, he probably got some damn Carhartt on. You know what I mean? I'd love to raise cows. Only thing that would suck about raising cows would be having to kill them. You know what I mean? Like waking up. I guess you could hire someone to smoke them for you. It's just, you know, think about that job. You're just a cattle hitman at that point. Sure, they make decent money. I wonder if they get paid on a pro rata basis. You know, 1099 type shit. You know, pay per body. Or if they just kind of work for the man and get a salary and, you know, take a ribeye home with them. You know, but that would be the only tough part about raising cattle, would be waking up having to kill them. And then if you're a dairy farmer, you got to make sure that, you know, the female cows are staying pregnant so that they produce milk. And that means you got to have a big stud, you know, big alpha dog around getting all the what's an appropriate word? Getting all the poontang, you know. You got to make sure you have a bull around that has got stamina if you're dairy farming, you know, because that bull wakes up one morning and he says, man, I ain't got any chi left, boss. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got any life force left in me. And you say to the bull, it's like, I need some damn milk. Stat. What do? I need some. I need you to produce some goo so that I can get that raw milk, baby. You know, and the bull's just kind of like, dude, I'm on my damn Bilzerian shit. I ain't got it left. I'm not living a fulfilling life. You know, what happens if you have a cow, if you have a bull, you got a stud of the farm, and you're a dairy farmer, and that bull's having an existential crisis about how he's got all these mates, but he's not fulfilled. You know what I mean? It's one of them things, man. And no, I'm not stoned right now. Sober as a judge. You know what I mean? That light just hurts my fucking eyes. Type shit. What's the next thing?
Got a ruptured eardrum from having my ear to the streets for so fucking long. On a full moon, I'll fuck anything. I'm smoking on that Sumerian Quasimodo carpet bomber. Obsequious demon whisperer runts.
That's
Pussy
gas.
boy wanted beef with me over galactic acquisition. Called his mistress over and put 10 inches on her forehead like Peyton Manning. I'm a street creature. The weed will have you in purgatory screaming for eternity.
Yeah.
You will relive every key mistake you've ever made in your life.
Sounds
Over
fine.
and over and over again.
That's
I was
fine.
in the Maybach gripping the stem, snipped the banjo string, roamed around northern Cambodia with an open incision. They told me I wouldn't shake the city, so I shook that shit like a crying toddler. Hit the gelato papaya, took a sip of the Jose. Everything turned red for 8 minutes. Woke up in Geneva. Oh man, I did it again. Just
That's called like Dracula Cypher or something. My boy sends me those all the time. And glad I actually figured out what it was called because I went on YouTube and just, you know, spent about 30 minutes listening to this guy spit, you know, talking about the galactic obsequious pronasal runts, you know. I smoked that and I saw red for however long. You know, put that guy on a what's the producer's name? Oh God, we got London on the track. First you get that money, then you get that power. Then you walk around with 50 in your trousers. Diamond on my be no fucking powder. Bitch, I make it rain, so did that. Hit him with that and get that. Get it. Hey. I listened to that new. The Young Thug dropped a new project, but it's got like that song on it. It's got like, hold it back, quarterback, watch it high. When you're in a trap, all the goons reply. Really, bitch, I make it eat. Really, bitch, I'm Johnson. I'm trying to think, and then it has some like new bangers on it. Couple been stuck in my head. You know a song's good when it's embedded in your subconscious. Maybe good's probably a word that I would use because even if it's like it's Friday, you know, like that bitch did something on the song to make you keep thinking about it. Movies are the same. Even if a movie doesn't make you feel good, if you're thinking about it for a few days or a week, you know, it made you feel something, that's a good movie. It gets embedded in your subconscious, you know. Okay, I think we got like I can't see what these videos are before anymore for some reason, so I can't really preface them. Let's
All right,
just,
it's first down. Show them run the ball. Now, hey, just like we say,
same guy.
Run the ball. Run the ball. Go ahead, run the ball. Hey, run the ball. All day, run the ball.
That's when it comes
Run
to
the dang ball. Run the ball. Run the ball. Hey, run the ball. Run the dang ball. Ground on. Hey, we'll get someone in there that'll show you how to run the ball. Who wants to run the ball? Now, run
that's
the
real
dang
coach
ball.
shit, kind of though.
That's how you run the ball. You got scared to run the ball. Come on, run the ball. Go ahead, go.
Listen to coach now.
Run the dang ball. Practice it 5 times a week. You're too busy in class, not paying attention, in practice. Now you don't know how to run the dang ball. Run the ball. Run the dang ball.
This what's going to happen.
And that's what happens. And that's why we practice this 5 days a week. And you can't pay attention to get how to run the dang ball.
Wasn't that hard? Just run.
Everyone on the line. On the line. On the door line.
I bet that.
That's real though. You know, any football players watching this, they'll know it's like if you're not doing something, you know, that's important to the structural integrity of whatever the team's trying to do, even if it's running the ball, you know, it's like coach will be like, you know, run the ball. Go ahead and run the ball. Run the ball. And then they get the third or fourth time they get really kind of agitated and be like, run the ball. Run the ball. Hey, run the dang ball. I imagine whenever he says that, this guy in the video, he's got a faceless channel. You don't know what he looks like, which is kind of cool. I'd imagine after he says that, his lips go like, run the dang ball. Run the ball. Hey, run the dang ball. You know what I mean? Let's get on down the road, man. I mean, we got some stuff. I got the preview on this one. So this is a video I've shown a couple of people. It seems like it's like a XXL Cypher type of deal where they bring up and comers on. Some of the people on there are trash, and let them rap. And this clip went viral some time ago, a couple of months, whatever, on X. I checked this girl's Instagram. It's a girl, and the way she's got a unique sound. The opening line of what I'm about to show you, it's been stuck in my head for a couple days. You know, I love bad bitch too. Yeah. I thought about, I don't know, because some people would be like, dude, what are you doing in your free time? You listen to this. But, you know, it's like this girl, she's got, you know, some kind of racial identity dilemma, I would say. But is that even a thing anymore? You know, culture, I think culture goes beyond just skin color. You know, I don't know. Here it is. Okay. If y'all have made it to this point in the video, or the podcast, sorry. If it's a short video or if you're watching the podcast, leave a comment and let me know if that's fire or if it's ass. Because I'm genuinely curious. Like a couple of people I've shown it, you know, and they're like, dude, what? And then some people, you know, it went viral for a reason. I kind of feel it on certain lines. You know, I feel like she could have maybe slowed it down the flow a little bit on some parts. But yeah, if you're this far in the podcast, you know, whatever platform you're on, leave a comment. Let me know what y'all thought about that verse, because I'm truly interested. Like the video. You know, obviously sub to the channel, but dude. Yeah, just, you know, takes 2 seconds. Just leave a comment. Anyway, So here's more rap music shit. This brought me back, you know. Downloading DatPiff mixtapes, datpiff.com. In 8th grade, 7th grade, no ceilings, that type of thing. This brought me back. So here we go.
This is a certified hood classic.
Hey, yo, check it out. You know who it is, man. It's the one only Mr. Gangsta Grills himself, DJ the Fuck Drama, a.k.a. Mr. Thanksgiving.
Sometimes it'd be fire, though.
Real trap shit. Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Trapaholics.
Pay attention, you bastards.
You ain't no real trap shit.
Holy shit, bro. Where the fuck did you find this record?
Okay, I got this comb on this
Bugatti, I'm strong in this Bugatti. Told me AK trauma thing and there's a boom in this Bugatti, bitch, I'm bad. I work, I pass. The Kurt, don't fuck with me, cause right now I'm higher than K. Then Kurt, I swear I be the sickest buddy you can ask. The nurse. Okay, I spaz. I curse. You last. I'm first, I'm on your ass. Get behind it. Merc, I'm talking big shit. Join my hit list. Check your bladder. What's the matter? I'm the shit piss. Old Gliss. And I'm running with the Young Money mother. Well, ain't it sunny in the summer? Yeah, no ceilings, dude. I went back to that project. That's like a formative album, mixtape, whatever you want to call it for me. It's like Watch My Shoes. You got that Swag Surf. You got I'm Good with Tyga. Peekaboo, bitch. Swag kill your kids. I don't know if that was the line. And you got, what's this? Oh, gosh. Cincinnati Reds cap. Skinny jeans back to Hollywood shotgun. Watch me make it act up. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's a hell of a project. And then the other thing I thought about watching that clip was, y'all remember when everybody thought that McLovin from Superbad was the one that said real trap shit? Or, damn, son, where'd you find this? Remember when everybody thought McLovin, there was some like altered video that someone made. And the voice, it's like, it's believable that McLovin, the actor, could maybe do that. Damn, son, where'd you find this? I don't know. I think that McLovin was in on the joke. I don't know if the video was altered or not, now that I think about it. Maybe they just played it and he lip synced it. And then, they dropped it and it's kind of like a joke. But I think it was confirmed that was not McLovin. So, yeah, again, if you watch this long in the pod or, if you're watching this on shorts, like leave a comment, let me know if that was actually McLovin or not. I'm pretty sure it wasn't, but I remember that it went viral on Twitter and everybody thought it was actually him for like a long time. I did, at least. Okay, let's see how far we are. Yeah, we're getting down the road. Okay. Oh, I can't play that. That's copyright. Yeah. Let's go to the next one.
Go fry some chicken, you gonna need some. You gonna fry some fish, you gonna need some. You gonna need some. You gonna fry some vegetables, you gonna need some. You gonna need some. You gonna fry some bacon, you need some. You need some.
Yes. No, you got your own oil.
You don't need no oil. Don't need no oil when you fry bacon, cause what? Bacon has its own oil.
And everybody just, oh no.
Every time the heat is applied, you just produce your own oil. You just produce your own oil as becomes what you are meant to be. You produce your own oil and allow others to taste and see that the Lord is good.
Just tied it all back, bro. Taste and see that the Lord is good. She waited till the last line to talk about the Lord. I was watching some video from, there's this Cajun boy that I like to watch his cooking videos and his hunting videos, Stale Cracker, and he was making pork cracklings, and he would just, he had that 100-gallon pot, and you just throw all the pork belly down in there, and you cook it low and slow, and eventually that thing will start frying in its own grease. That's what I thought about. I don't know how I feel about pork. I haven't been eating a lot of pork. I just kind of, I'm on my Muslim shit. I feel like it's kind of dirty, but it's good. Bacon good. Bacon real good. You know what I mean? I a little bad bitch too. I want the Richie, but I don't really care for fame. I want the somebody daddy. Okay, this is our only football clip of the week. Might give us a chance to talk a little shop. I mentioned this last episode, but, I love talking about ball, man, but it's so time sensitive, and we just, we got a small team, so, getting stuff out on an appropriate timeline is not always easy. Not until we blow up and get a bigger team. But, Bears... They got the Packers. We're filming this on a Saturday, January 4th, I think, and something like that. So tonight, I'm talking, as we're shooting this, the Bengals got the Steelers, Week 18, everything on the line for Cincinnati, and then they still need some help. So they got to beat a tough Steelers team. You guys will know the outcome of that by the time this episode drops, and I will too, and I hope I'm happy with it. But basically, Bengals have had a historic fucking season. Joe Burrow is the best player in the league. Jamar Chase is the best receiver in the league. These guys might not win any awards because of team performance. It's truly the most drastic anomaly I've ever seen in my life watching football is this team and this offense. I think it's the best offense in the world. And we're still scratching and clawing, really low chance to make the playoffs. But, you look at how shitty this defense has looked. You look at how royally this team has fucked up games. Turn losses into wins, witching hour type shit. Shout out Scott Hansen. And so regardless of what happens in the Week 18 game against the Steelers, regardless of what happens in the Dolphins-Jets game, probably Aaron Rodgers' last game as a football player, or the Chiefs-Broncos, in that the Chiefs are resting their starters and Carson Wentz will be at the helm. Bengals need the Chiefs to beat the Broncos. Bengals need the Jets to beat the Dolphins. And if the Bengals beat the Steelers, we will be in the playoffs. And we'll probably, by the time this episode drops, know whether that happened or not. But regardless of what happens, I want y'all to know this is the best. This is one of the best offenses in the history of football. The Cincinnati Bengals offense will go down as one of, if not 07 Patriots, pretty damn good. There are a couple other offenses I'm probably leaving out. But regardless of what happens in Week 18 of this NFL football season, the Cincinnati Bengals offense will go down as one of the greatest offenses in league history. And therefore, one of the most historic failures as an organization if this team doesn't miraculously make it into the playoffs. Now, with that being said, if all goes well for the Bengals and the Jets take care of business, Aaron Rodgers' last football game probably ever, and he's feeling inspired, he takes a little K-spray, a little ayahuasca before the game to get his mind right. That happens. And then Carson Wentz, who's a guy that hasn't gotten any game reps. He's been an elite quarterback for a season or two. Maybe he digs deep, plays a little pissed off and pushes the Chiefs to their 16th win over the Broncos. And then obviously the Bengals got to get shit done against the Steelers. And if they don't deserve to make it into the playoffs. All that being said, I want to look at the camera and say this. This Cincinnati Bengals, and I know this because I've been watching and following this team closer than anybody this season. This Cincinnati Bengals offense will go down as one of the greatest offenses of all time. And if they don't miraculously make it in the playoffs, one of the greatest organizational failures of all time. And if changes are not made, if basically the way I feel, if we make the playoffs, we can make a Super Bowl run and will. Okay. If we don't make the playoffs, which is probably the likely outcome, Zach Taylor doesn't deserve his job anymore. Neither does Duke Tobin. Neither do either the Blackburn, anybody, Katie Blackburn, Troy Blackburn. They need to be out, but they won't be. And I'm going to have a hard time supporting this organization. Okay. There's my Bengals rant for the week. Let's get to the clip. This is Bears corner Jalen Johnson on his mindset playing the Packers in Week 18. Bears got nothing to play for. It's a divisional rival. And frankly, I just really love this clip. I love what he says in the opening line here. Welcome.
That's how I feel. I mean, I'm going to try to go over the bag. So, I mean, it's the last opponent on the schedule. So, I mean, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's like, fuck them. It's a division rival. That's how it should be, man. I think I left a comment on this video, and I think I need to express this opinion here on the pod as well. The NFL needs to be more like the UFC. And what I mean by that is the NFL needs to allow players to be able to express themselves more openly and freely without the fear of getting fined. Why do I think that would benefit the game? I think it would benefit the game because in the UFC, when you have two guys getting ready to fight each other and they're talking shit and they're telling each other why they're going to beat the other guy's ass, what happens? The level of competition goes up. I saw a video on Instagram this week. I should have put it on the show, but it's two guys that are golfing, two brothers that are golfing, and they're just chirping each other the whole time. And I left a comment on that video, and I said, dude, if I had a golf partner that talked shit to me like this, my game would go up a level. And I think it's just human psychology. It's like if you're yapping and chirping and saying, how do you feel about your division opponent this week? Yeah, fuck them. Them boys pussy. That's giving the guy saying it that self-belief that like, yeah, I'm coming into it with this mentality. I'm going to smoke somebody. And then on the other side of the field, they're like, what do you say fuck me for? Let's go play. I think that if the NFL was more like the UFC in allowing the athletes to more freely express themselves and use whatever language they see fit, that it would benefit the game and it would benefit competition and it would put a better product on the field. That's my hot take of the week. All right, what do we got next? All right, last one. If you stuck with me this long, you're a real one. Hit that subscribe button. It's fire. That's gotta hurt your damn gut. Mushroom. Yeah. Dude, and you saw, dude, that's gotta hurt your stomach so bad. We were sitting around the campfire playing some little game, and it was like, it came around to me, and it was like burp on command. And I think 13-year-old me would have been able to do it no prob, but I was sitting there thinking like, dude, if I suck all this air into my gut and I can't get it out, that's a pain in the ass. And then you got these boys. I'm not sure if they're speaking in a foreign tongue or if they're speaking in a self-created tongue. Could you imagine if you had to talk like that all the time? Dude, my gut would fucking hurt so bad. All right, where are we at? Hour 15, not too shabby. Yeah, that's the show for the week. I'm happy to be back. Sorry for the short hiatuses. We're coming at you neck all motherfucking 2025, baby. In the jar. We're going up. This is episode 47. Hoping, like I said, to get some guests on here soon. I just got to get the studio figured out. And yeah, I mean, it's going up, baby. It's going up. If you're a fan of this show, in these pre-blow up days, thank you. And I love you. And most people that watch videos on YouTube, they're not subscribed. So please, God, I'll come to your door and kiss you on the lips if you click subscribe. Comment what you think on some of those videos we showed, and hit the like button, because that pushes us up in the algo. Thank you so much. Episode 47 in the jar, in the books. Let me know what else we need to be talking about, baby boys. Thank you. Bye now.